A director at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA, Professor Malaki Akoroda, seems to have a solution to the unending crisis between farmers and herders. Professor Akoroda says that cassava crop can be used to end the crisis because every part of the crop, including the root and stem, can produce feed for the cattle. The report. Cassava is a staple food across cultures and social divides in Nigeria. Majority of the tuber produced is consumed locally as traditional meals. In 2014, the Food and Agricultural Organization revealed that cassava is the most important crop by production and the second most important crop consumed in Nigeria. Recently, the herdsmen and farmers' crisis has impacted negatively on its production, leading to displacements of many families, destruction of lives and properties worth millions of naira, including farmlands and produce. Some experts have attributed this crisis to climate change, but according to Professor Malaki Akoroda, GCP 21 Director Designate at IITA Ibadan, if properly utilized, cassava can help end the herders and farmers' crisis.
We do know that if you crush the top of cassava plus the stem that you will not plant and you bring them into cake, then they can be eaten by livestock. Therefore, the amount of grass they will be searching for will be highly reduced.
Nigeria is the largest cassava producer in the world. Experts say that the country and other African countries need to double their cassava production to also avert a major food crisis by 2050.
If you have an increase in temperature, it means in many places less water. And cassava was built by nature in such a way that it is what we call resilient to global warming. In other words, if you have no water, zero water for 4 months, in a field, cassava will not die. May lose its leaves, but as soon as the rains are coming back, we'll restore the canopy and we'll start to function again.
It's the crop for the present and also for the future. And if you look at all the scenarios, both present and in the future, they are in favor of cassava because today we are talking about population explosion. And in Africa, one crop that can actually help us to tackle, to feed the people, is cassava.
Land remains a scarce resource, especially in the face of climate change, population explosion, and urbanization, among others. This has resulted in the movement of herders to the coastal zones for pastoral reasons. However, solutions to the continued farmers and herders crisis may be in sight if experts' advice on the usefulness of cassava is taken seriously.